There's nothing scarier than walking into spawn and hearing that. Nothing scarier. Oh gosh. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. And that's absolutely not my problem. So I have done a lot of work. I've given some people a tour of the place. And I still have been unable to think of a roof for the main stables. Yeah, I'm trying. I just can't think of a roof. And usually I'm good at roofs, but I just can't right now for the life of me. But I built this little building. And now proper paths, you know, so that when people come through, they have to follow the paths. And I made it horse-proof so that the horses can actually go through it. I had to fix up some spots where the horses couldn't fit. Where the horses couldn't fit, my friends. And up here. Now this. It's a butterfly. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. That's a naturally formed thing too. I just filled it in with amethyst to make it stand out more. Doop. Boop. And then if we go down here, along the path, hello Mr. Cow. We go along this path. It's a long path. Why is it such a long path? That's still here. You built that ages ago. And now the path goes all the way over there. And then we have here for the first lodging area. Well, that's another lodging area. But if you're coming from my base over here, you will lodge your horse here most likely. Or you will lodge your horse over here because it's closer as well. And it doesn't have horses in this time. So you can just have your horse in here, eating the grass. And you get Beans and Polo as your best friends. That's a good lodging house to have. Oh, that was a bit lag. And we got a jumping area over here. Where one of my donkeys lives. Hello. And we got a little water trough here. And we just turn around and just run off without actually showing you the water trough. And then we have another jumping area with another donkey. And it's shaped like a horseshoe, the pond. Which I think is adorable. Why does it have to be night when I'm doing this? Sun, can you stop setting? Why does the sun have to set? There we go. Alrighty. And so now we have a little garden here, a little outside riding area over there, another lodging place over here. It's one of my favorite spots too, because it just has these little rooms. They're all identical. And another cool detail is over here. I made it look very rustic, very old and overgrown, showing that nobody really goes here. Which I thought was cute at a little area where it's like, yeah, people don't really come around here very much. Gives it a bit of its own history, I suppose. where there are parts that are very well manicured. Like over there. This where nothing comes. A bit of a canyon here. It's not finished, but it's a bit of a canyon run over here. Where we can go through over here, and it stops up here. Yeah, it stops over here. It is incomplete, and I don't know if I'm gonna actually complete it. It would be cool if I complete it, but I do have lots of other things to get done. And it's not that big on my priority list, but it's adorable nonetheless. You know, we have a little jumping area over here. I completely enclosed this area now. This area used to be open, and then I just enclosed it with a wall. I had coarse dirt that gives it more of a rundown kind of look. I intend on making this area down here, oh, it's a chicken, into a flower field, which I think would be an adorable addition. Now let's see if I can show up this next area. No, please let me do it. Let me succeed. Let me succeed, parkour, please. Yes, I did it. Okay, let's lower our heads. No spoilers, no spoilers. Well, it's not spoilers, but I want to show you the beginning first. I could have gone all the way around, but I am lazy. Okay, so here, the path towards up there, and the path over here to my paddocks, you have a little gate that gives you entrance to the natural lands of the spirit forest. You have some older, unused paths with cool little lights and everything. You can tell the older ones are the cobblestone ones, and the newer ones are, of course, not diorite. Well, diorites are some of the newish ones. But these ones are meant to be more freshly rebuilt. Everything looks pretty. Because I finally have a place for all of my skeleton horses. And most of all, if I can find them. The absolutely glorious, where are you? You're hiding on me. Please don't be gone again. No, you're not named. All of my skeleton horses should be named. Who are you? Here we go. Spar, that's a word. Forest spirit Selah. She's gorgeous. And she is a spirit of this forest. And she looks after all the other skeleton horses. I gathered all my skeleton horses from in my other paddocks and I shoved them in here. Ghosty Boy and Pushy McLifesaver. Where are you? Chicken. How dare you? Yeah. So now it's just a lovely forest with a bunch of different types of paths. The older paths are meant to be blocked off by trees and everything. So it sort of be like, hey, these are ancient paths which have trees growing over them, basically. And then some old dead trees. With that, I think with the Pale Garden, making dead trees would be so much easier. But yeah, now we have wilted trees, dead trees, some mossy spots. It's a very large area. It's meant to be wild and forested, and a bunch of trees that collect at the edges. It's basically my way of keeping all the skeleton horses from escaping. So as you'll see, like, there's very thick foliage at the corners. That's where the skeleton horses are allowed to be, just to prevent any losses. Okay, where am I? I'm already getting lost. And that's the majority of the building I've done. I haven't gotten as much done as I would like, just due to busyness in life and mental health, but we don't need to go over that. But I'm so proud of it. I love my area so much. Like, look how far it's come. You have the lodging area. You have my horse paddocks. You have the thingy. The fenceless paddock. The wood chopping area. Bamboo. This cute little spot. I love it so much. Now, if you notice the audio changing a bit through here, I apologize. There was some issues with the recording software where the audio seemed to change volume, and so some of it was extra quiet, so I had to re-record things on different levels. So some things have changed, some things are louder, some things a bit quieter. Let's see how things turn out. But one of the big things I also want to work on is over here. This, my friends, will become our wheat field. As you know, I absolutely love my tough border walls because they're just so nice looking, I think. Totally don't mind this. They're so nice looking and they just really make the greenery pop. And they make any other color pop, honestly. That's just my own personal view of it. And so this whole area will be filled with wheat, but that won't be for this episode, that is for next episode. But I just wanted to get started on this so that we had a field of reference. Something just we can just all come together and see it come to life by next episode. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Well, another thing I'm looking forward to is, despite it being so long, since we went into the update, and there's already a whole new update coming out, I want to get some of the wolves. I have a special plan for the black wolf. Let's just see how many wolves I can find, and then we'll come back. Over here we have all the wolves. I didn't get the footage of capturing these two because I had stopped recording to have lunch, and I think I just hopped on and found these two like pretty quickly, and I forgot to press record, so that's on me. But I also have the spotted wolf now. Now these two are more important to me, not that I don't love these ones, even though the forest ones are just over there by themselves. I am so sorry. Because over here we have the black wolf and we have the husky wolves. I love the husky wolves just because of their appearance. I have a very special plan for this little one. You'll see. It's perfect. So let's just go to my base and see how we it's so cute. Let's just go to my base and we'll get some things sorted, okay? My real life dog, called Ryder, and I'll try to get a photo on screen, is named Ryder. And Ryder, he actually got his name from my mum and my stepdad. Because I was going to call him Jasper. But no, they thought Ryder sounded better, and now he's named Ryder. He's my baby. And now I have a Ryder in game. Game. Hello, Ryder. My boy. Good boy. My real life Ryder, he gets cold easily, even though he's a farm dog. And so sometimes when you're lying in bed, you just gotta lift your blanket up and he'll snuggle under the blanket with you. He's just the sweetest little thing. I love him. I have Ryder in game now. I love it. But I think for this will be the end of this episode. I know this is very different than what I usually do. Usually I at least try to have interactions with other people at least once an episode. But how long ago the other episode was, we have lots of footage of me with other people. So luckily, I have whole episodes dedicated to hanging out with those people because I have way too much footage of it. So next episode, we're gonna see a lot of Fuzzy. Because Fuzzy is cooking up some plans. But you have to wait and see for that episode, won't you? So I'll see you next week when I intend on the next episode coming out. This parrot is a great, thanks parrot. Look at a parrot. So, we're just gonna put the parrot in there. This is going to be so much fun. I'm gonna have an episode every single week. That's my goal, that is my plan, and if I don't, you have every right to harass me and say, hey, you promised. And you can call me all the names you want too. You can be like, hey, dum-dum, you didn't do it. Okay? Sweet. Anyway, I love you all. This was such a nice, pleasant episode. And I'll see you all next time where the chaos really starts to pick up. Bye! I don't want to punch because I don't hit an animal. Bye!